Well, I can't just take all the credit, you know.
Yeah.
I got my line in front of me making these giant holes. Got people like my wideouts pulling people out of the zone, less people. Coaches calling the plays, so I just get the ball and I find the hole.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, just talking to the lineman yesterday, it doesn't take much to find that hole for. You'll need a big hole to run through.
Yeah. I mean, they do a great job making a big hole, and even when they might have a little slip up or a team's really good, they make that small hole, and I hit it as effectively as I possibly can. I mean, I felt like I would have a pretty big impact in the team coming back as a returning varsity starter, as a senior, with a line I've been playing with basically my whole life. I knew we'd all have good synergy and it'd all work out pretty well. I think mostly on the off season, a lot of footwork stuff. Like I play a lot of cross during the summer, and it's not really the same as football, but it is a lot similar, working on speed and footwork and going around people, going through people. It all just transferred to this. I'd say after the game, football does hurt a little bit more, you know, just straight impact, but I do have quite a few scars from lacrosse, usually from someone whacking me with a stick or something. But football, usually I'm a lot more sore after, just need a couple days to kind of recoup. But lacrosse, you're right back at it. You got another game in the next 2 days, so you're forced to come back a little bit quicker then.
I don't know the word for it. He has a lot of drive and passion for the sport. We could be a week ahead of the game, and he'll tell me who he wants me on, which way I'm blocking, where he's going to be behind me on certain plays. And even though we have our own play schemes that the coaches come up with, he'll be talking on his own. He'll be figuring out where he's going to be. He'll let you know before the game even starts where he's going to be on every play.
Yeah, you know, I'm sure that just makes your guys' job easier.
Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never played with a kid like that. I mean, we grew up with Kaiden our whole life, so it's all we know, but he has a lot of passion for this sport.
Kaiden always thanks us after every big play, every big touchdown. He comes to us first, knowing that he can't really do anything without us as blocking for him, and he knows we set up the plays, but it makes it really easy when you have a great running back like Kaiden behind us and running, hitting the gaps hard, you know.
Never goes down on the first tackle
Easily,
either.
Yeah. He's always ready for the next play. I mean, he's not worried about what he did the last play, touchdown or not. He's still ready for the next play call and doing the same, putting the same effort in.
Never a showboat. He could have little to no yards or all the yards in the game, and he's not a showboat. He just gets his job done, gets the touchdown, gets the first down, does his job always.
Kaiden's off to a really good start. You know, he's up over 600 yards rushing in 4 games. You know, he's our primary scorer. You know, he scored most of our touchdowns as well, and you know, he's off to a really good start on defense. He plays middle linebacker for us. He's one of our leading tacklers, leading tackle for loss guy. You know, he's off, like I said, he's off to a really strong start, but we kind of expected that to happen. We kind of went into the year with the thought that he'd be a focal point of our offense, being a returning all-star from last year. But he's doing pretty well. We hope we can maintain this level of success for a few more games. Yeah, we kind of preach that we want to get our ball carriers to the line of scrimmage. If they can get to the line of scrimmage clean, then good things can happen. And you know, he's a really smart runner. Runs with his eyes open, finds holes. He also understands, you know, angles from defenders, and I think he does a good job of not allowing anybody to take a real big shot on him. And his strength allows him to break some tackles. But he doesn't need a lot of space, that's for sure. He's able to squeak out some pretty good runs on some pretty tight seams.